So it's been a while, but I'm back. And ready to be terrified again. So I don't even remember where I was supposed to go. Ow. Hit myself in the face of the door. How do I throw again? L1.
Is anyone there?
Note that there are only 2 spare rods left in the storage for the elevator machinery. Make sure to only discard the ones which are badly damaged and keep the others in the inner study rooms in case all 3 would crack again. Okay, so I have to find... Wait, so there's only 2 though? So how am I supposed to get a 3rd one? Because there's 3.
July 1839. Today, I went to the university looking for answers. I was able to sneak into Herbert's office and pick up an address book along with some relevant textbooks. Professor Taylor at the Faculty of History was very helpful, and I managed to approach the subject of the orbs. The most interesting aspect was the prevalent trace they had left in our culture. The mythic orbs may, in fact, have inspired the globus cruciger, which so many royal regalia holds to this day. In ancient times, the orbs were held by priests as a symbol of the sun and its power. As I was leaving, I overheard a disturbing conversation. Sir William Smith, the geologist, was killed last night. Less than a fortnight had passed since I'd asked for his expertise. I know it's silly, but I can't help feeling responsible somehow.
Okay. No, gimme. Let's go somewhere. Why is there creepy noises? No creepy noises!
July 1839. I've read every book I can find on the subject. While rich in legend and hearsay, my knowledge is lack for the insight I crave. I've sent letters to many in Herbert's address book and received answers of varying importance. Today, I got one which differed greatly from the others. From a baron in Prussia. He said nothing about the quaint stories of priests in underground temples. He didn't even mention them. He simply wrote, "I know. I can protect you. Come to Brennenburg Castle. Signed, Alexander." What am I to make of this? Protect me from what? Is someone after me? I looked up Brennenburg and traced it to the Prussian woods near the Baltic Sea. While being the least informative letter I've received, it causes me greatest distress and interest. As I write, my thoughts are drawn to my nightmares in which a most disturbing sound calls to me. A sound defying description. A voice from the void. The last few weeks have been awful, with so many sleepless nights dreading a repeat of those horrid dreams. Tomorrow, I shall visit my physician, Dr. Tate, in hope that he can provide me with sedatives to help me sleep.
Okay. Whoa, what? Oh, there's another one. Ah. Pick it up. Oh, and I just saw the last one in that other room. Awesome. How much oil do I have? So I have to burn something. Oh. I'm supposed to like pick it up with a shovel? Oh my god, I think it actually worked. Oh, needs more coal. Oh, there's a wall there. Fudge. Ah, no. Gosh, dang it. Now can I do the thingy over here? Nope. I don't know what to do. Okay, so that pipe comes here. I don't know.
Something's wrong. Oh, so wrong.
Okay, so there must be something else I have to do with this stuff up here before I can do something with something down there. Ooh, another paper.
17th of July, 1839. How has this escaped me? They're all dead. Limbs scattered, heads split down the middle, their skin flayed as if boiled. I feel like I'm falling into myself. What's happening? Sir William Smith, Professor Taylor, now Dr. Tate. Is it following me? How can it not be? It's the damn thing I brought from Africa. Something is after me. I have no choice but to trust the Baron. He better know what he claims. If he is wrong, I suspect he'll regret it as well.
Okay. told that person thing once before, I remember. I thought I had it. Can it not come here yet or something? Okay, so I guess I have to leave this area. Come back. Sir William Smith had been marked. There was no way for him to know that the young man from the other day cast such a terrible shadow. I have no idea what I'm doing right now.
Don't forget your bag, Daniel.
I won't, Herbert.
There is no shame in using a parasol in the desert. As it happens, it's imperative to your survival.
But it looks ridiculous.
The shade will hurt much less than dying, I assure you.
Professor Taylor was the second death caused by his damned curiosity. is there some girl crying? Didn't I already check everything in here? Yeah, I already have one. I really don't like that. Okay. He flipped through the Book of Monarchs looking for etchings and counted 9 different kings from all over Europe had been depicted with an orb resting in their hands. Okay, so inner study rooms. He panted heavily, trying his best to keep himself from screaming. The medicine cabinet had been overturned and lay collapsed on the floor. He reached through the broken glass door and grabbed all the sedatives he could find. You know, I don't think it's in here, but I don't know what else to do. It says in the inner study. I can't find any other area. Unless I'm just dumb. That used way more than I was expecting. How did I miss this? To my most trusted student and friend, Johann Weyer. The most remarkable thing happened as I was traveling through Persia woods this summer. I finally found one of the orbs I have been looking for the last 20-odd years. It is as incredible as the Heliodramus described it in the Hortus Conclusus. It was as it was told about an underground Mithriac temple. Crowned with the unearthly artifact, the orb was big enough to fill my cupped hands, and the texture was smooth and jagged. Its color washed while rich. Blah. Contrast is not enough to describe its nature. It was an impossibility, an artifact paradox captured within stone. I was staying in a nearby village called Alfstadstad. Investigating one of the antiquated trials, when I finally found the cavern, I went inside and suddenly I could verify the truth of these enigmatic artifacts. They were real. As you can understand, this is the most important discovery of my life, but it also became my greatest fear. As I entered the underground chamber, I would feel that I was trespassing. Because of my curiosity, I did my best to fight these instincts. I fetched the orb from its place, I scrambled out of the chamber and into the woods. I could sense something was following me. It bayed loudly as it closed in. The beast, this guardian of the orb, was relentless in its pursuit. I made my way to a nearby ravine when I stumbled upon some men fishing in the lake. I tried to warn them as I passed, but unfortunately they remained as I continued my escape. When I heard their cry of pain echo through the valley, I felt such a tremendous sense of relief, thinking I would be spared. Suddenly, a blue shimmering light engulfed me, and the colors of the forest were washed away before my eyes. I kept running through the bleak surroundings. The trees had turned charcoal black with leaves of cinder, the ground covered in murky water. I passed on through the drenched land as the glowing ember gave way to the rising wind and rained on me. I could hear pleading screams in the distance, and I joined in as pain and fear overtook me. I fell to the ground, gasping, not grasping. This certainly must sound strange, but I had been carried miles away across the Alps to a grassy field outside Genoa. The Guardian had taken the orb from me, but still until this day I fear its return. Sometimes I lay awake at night listening for the howling cry I heard in the forest. It has been nearly a decade since that day, and I still haven't been able to write about that. Haven't been able to write about that incident. The last time we spoke, you told me about your interest in ongoing research into the mythic orbs. I realized I owed you the truth about my visit to Alistad. Your friend and mentor, Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. Well, he sounds like he had a fun time. This is why you don't steal shit. There's nothing over here. Man, I've made no progress at all. Sir William Smith had been marked. There was no way for him to know that the young man from the other day had such a terrible shadow. Hey, I read that one earlier. Okay. So that didn't help me. So... Ow! I wasn't expecting that to hurt me. He flipped through the Book of Monarchs looking for etchings and counted 9 different kings from all over Europe had been depicted with an orb resting in their hands. I read that one earlier, too. Okay.
What was that?
Nope. I was hoping that would like unlock some door to make it so I could continue forward, but nope. I don't know what to do. Okay. I'm out of time for today. I'll do another one tomorrow. Hopefully I actually find out what to do tomorrow.